And now to our hot topic. A lie wore a hospital gown, and the world clicked, shared, believed, and gave from pockets already stretched thin. But now the story is cracking. A breast cancer survivor, Deborah Mbara, has accused Blessing Okoro, popularly known as Blessing CEO, of doctoring her medical report to solicit public donations. The Nigerian Medical Association had earlier disowned the viral report, confirming it was originally issued to Mbara and later altered. Now Mbara says she never gave consent and never knew her report would be used this way. Meanwhile, Blessing CEO insists she owes no one any apologies, calling the stage 4 claim a miscommunication. So, ladies, what do you make of this whole Blessing CEO's claims? Like, I had to read it and then I paused because it needs for us to pause. So what do we think of her claims, counter-claims, and then, as we know, donations, and then this alleged forgery? Viewers, you see this matter? We need you to join in by calling us on 020-1635-2013 or 09024-163440. And you can tweet to us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. See, people, when I first heard this story, something happened earlier before this story, and I was saying to somebody that I feel like we don't live in the same world anymore. I feel like something has happened. We've been thrown into an alternate universe,
different
and then
dimensions. Things
that are upside down are happening. That was before I heard this story. But I'm not going to prejudge anybody. Let me allow you people to talk. But I heard the story of Blessing CEO coming out to claim that she had stage 4 cancer. I saw a picture of her looking like she was ill.
Crying. The video, Uncle, did you see the video?
I didn't. Okay, because let me not prejudge.
Yes,
Let's
so
just leave that.
I saw the video. Right. And when I was looking at the video, I don't know how she was able to pull that off because she was pulling out her hair from her head. So when I saw that action, a normal human being would not quickly think this person will be lying. But why would you want to come online and pull your hair? She was crying, she was speaking Igbo, God should take this cross away from her. You know, she was pulling the hair. I'm like, hey, how did this happen? And then she said stage 4. She didn't mention cancer. So people were now going on her stage 4 what? Some people say stage 4 madness. Some say stage 4 weary. Some say this girl has started again. She's looking for, you know, a lot of people did not trust that she was truthful. Unfortunately, a lot of people also at the same time trusted that how can you come? She's definitely saying the truth. And then they went ahead to start donating money to her. First of all, I want to tell Nigerians, yes. Over and over, yes, we have to learn. They cannot keep putting hands inside your eye now and you refuse to learn. Over and over, we've sat here and talked about different methods where people come, lie, beg, and do all of that. And we've been asking ourselves, how do we better help? Why don't we find institutions? So if we wanted to really help this particular person, okay, where is the hospital? What do they need?
Cancer Institute?
Exactly. What amount are they looking for? You contribute straight into the hospital, but let's leave that one aside. The fact that she lied, and then a few minutes later, I started seeing other videos. She posted she wanted to sell her house. Somebody even said, go and ask her how much it costs. She posted she wanted to sell her car. She displayed her wigs. She has a lot of good wigs. She's going to be selling it. When she's done with the wigs, she'll not sell the clothes. I'm like,
So but she never said with her mouth
there was cancer. Till people started questioning. And then she came out and started saying cancer and presented someone's results.
Oh, God.
You know, that wasn't hers. Yesterday, somebody was telling me that she copied what she's doing from a YouTube, something on YouTube. Somebody
had done that before.
Yeah, had done that before and ripped people off, that she's playing the exact same script of what that person has done. See, as I speak right now, I'm very upset that she has not been arrested. I'm very upset. I don't know what Nigerians are waiting for. The people who have claimed they're giving her money, a man came out and said 20 million. She's claiming 30 million. It's over 130 million that girl has collected. She went on national television to be lying to a doctor. She couldn't even defend what was wrong with her. Until today, she has not been arrested. So I'm upset with Nigerians for playing this cool. And I'm upset with the police for waiting for someone to come and report. This is already on social media. They should pick her up first. We don't have to report a case before you handle the case. That's what you're doing. You're supposed to be protecting lives and properties. And if you can see on social media that this is already happening, pick her up first and start the investigations, and then people will come. Who are we waiting for?
This Donald Trump world that we're in. What is happening?
What is going on? This is outright cyber crime. That is what she has just committed. Cyber crime.
That's the word.
Because honestly, this girl, this lady, Bataji, that is just Bataji Magana at all. Self-proclaimed mental meaning expert and all of that. That's how she gathered
Therapist.
all her.
She's a personal relationship expert.
Relationship expert.
Is she a personal coach as well?
She's everything. She has her CEO. She's everything. You can just imagine somebody who just sit. She's so intelligent. She'll just sit down. Intelligent when it comes to telling lies. She will sit down, think of something, act it. Did you see that time that about that home, that house that she claimed that it was her own? See the way she went to the front of the place, you know, going up and down inside the home. And look at the way she did this one. Yeah. She staged everything, just like what BeeCee was saying, where she removed her hair. Yeah. If you see her hair, she did one kind of makeup, like she marked her face one kind and did different things on her face. And she was always coming out to cry to the public, look, this, that. She claimed she said stage 4 cancer. She said it was stage 4 cancer, and you know, that was when they were now asking her that, oh yeah, bring out the result and show us the result. She was like, no, it's her private stuff. She's not going to bring it out. It was when VDM was the one that was seriously telling her that she must bring out the result. And that was how she went to go and steal somebody's result and brought it and put it online.
Lawyer, what is happening? How do we say? How do
when
we?
I say social media should be regulated, these things, this kind of lies.
So
crime.
you know, there's this audio that all of them put on skit. I want problem always. Yeah. Nah, blessing.
Nah, blessing.
Don't want peace. You see me. If I start a lie, that's how my father used to catch me. The moment they are probing the light, oh, please, I'm lying. I don't like problem. I don't want problem. Bugbedi fún ẹ. Because you know that when I saw that video, me and YK, we have been gossiping one thing on our WhatsApp for over 3 weeks now. It's this thing. I saw the video and I sent to YK. I said, you see this blessing? She lied away to our lives. I did not know her before until that time she knelt down in front of somebody's house to beg the man. Apparently, she had used the man's house to say she was doing housewarming. She had used it to do small girl, big God, and pepper all the girls. And a lot of girls were already hitting their heads. Before the man now come out and say, house when I sweat and built. After I suffer, build my house. You come and start photo. They go and pluck her, brought her. A group of social media was divided. I'm just taking people that is true. I'm coming somewhere. I would do lawyer.
I'm happy you're doing history because I was going to.
So they now go and pluck her. So she got sympathizers. It's not small like she lie. How many lies have she lied now? The man was said to have overdone. I think me too, I was on the side that I let the police take his course. Don't do self-help. But the man did not greet. As an Igbo man that have sweat and built his house, he called her out. He dragged her. So she was seen in that video begging. She looked so miserable in that video. But did she learn? No. She like problem. Always. She went on. From that one, she came and became a therapist. Love expert. She advised you, she mocked a suicide victim. She advised you, she collects the husband of the suicide victim, a legendary.
No,
it's I'm coming. It's fact. No. You know that at this point I don't want to waste the time I need to win cases to be doing litigation. So I legendary. She collect the man. While that man was in the prison, awaiting trial for the suspect of the murder of the victim, she they love him. She they use and they pepper everybody. She deserved to die. She this and that. So when this video came out, it was on all sides that we were on. I was giving YK dates back to back. YK, man, that lady hello. Lady here, she mocked somebody to the person coming murder. Maybe it's the ghost of the lady that catch her. Even on behalf of the woman's family, I was happy at some point. And then she was plucking hair. And then we remember that for you to look very, very cancerously recovery.
Ozempic.
You have to have Ozempic your way there. That's how we enter Ozempic. I do research for her kid. This is our gossip. I wish she was here. So we started to bring pictures of Ozempic. I said, it is that thing that will make her hair fall. Why can she cannot fall left? I went to get the research that it can fall off hair. We put everything. She did all of that too. No. Fast forward now, then I start to call for evidence. I was still thinking, let us not mock our work, because where I'm from, we don't they use insult, sickness and death take cause person because it go round. So I was a bit limiting myself. I refused to comment online. As I was minding my business, all the blogs that people used to follow were inviting her, and she did not. At this point,
she's supposed to say,
she not withdraw. She like problems.
She entered.
She like problems.
Without
she continued with her full chest without you see, you weren't even to lie.
Dull girl.
Just take a 1 hour class on YouTube.
Research your lie.
1 hour. So that when you are talking, you are coming from experience. No, she didn't.
The terms.
And I have been mentoring my friend. My friend has a lump in the breast. And it's been since 2025. Every time we're on the phone together, they say, doctor say, today they've given me appointment. I'm going, pray for me. So imagine me and my friend on on Easter Sunday, when she finally said, I've been trying to reach you. We did biopsy. The lump is there, but it's not cancerous. See us dancing. Then somebody carries such a serious thing that have been carrying our weight on our chest since 2025, June. That we have been discussing our lump.
Yes.
My friend cannot even tell you stage of the lump. Somebody have already said that one is stage 4. Till they do this biopsy this 2026, my friend still they find God, they ask God, make it not cancerous. But she just came out. She only she by herself, doctor, use machine to scan her breast to stage 4 cancer, belittle the people who have gone through the illness, only her by herself. She not even they fear the thing where they tell us when we small say, if you claim to be sick, you will fall that sickness.
You go still come.
You go still come.
But why?
So she goes on, and then on a particular TV show, they brought her a medical doctor. That's when I said I didn't make this way.
No, that one is not.
They put medical doctor, they put lawyer, and they put the owner of the cancer results. But tracing that the results you presented to the public is my sister's son. The lawyer was there to give her legal implication. Doctor was there to dispel whatever lie is in her statement, and they were doing the job. This lady, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. She held on, I didn't want to be the
madness.
As I did so. If I were her child, if she cannot survive. Me, I go don't confess. I know the fit.
No, yeah, because I know.
So she gets sense. That's intelligence when you say she gets. So she gets her. You know they say, you know her. Her intelligence now backward. It's there for her back of her head.
No.
You see, So she's done all of this, and thankfully, our laws do not need a petition, particularly our cyber security law, our cyber crime law does not need a petition. When you have lied, misrepresented a fact to the public like this and defrauded the public, because donations were made based on the result. You don't say now she come out tell the public say she have stage 4, she not talk the thing. When they ask her, she puts the cancer in front. When they say bring the evidence, she brought one. The evidence, doctor is in Asaba. Hospital is in Enugu. Doctor, I've never seen the hospital. Hospital don't exist, according to what we have heard. And so I carry yash for her, but I'm wondering, just as BeeCee and Ramatu had mentioned, our police do not need, for our cyber crime act,
why are we
they ought to respond on behalf of the public, because the public that donated to you people can gather yourself on the class action for your recovery, civil action, or you can do that. But the criminal action against the state no need anybody to come and say, even those people that say it's 150 naira they donated, they have an action. So are they going to do something on that cyber crime act that we have, because she's committed, she's misrepresented and abused the public and defrauded the public?
Thank you for bringing us there, because I thought that we'll be reading the papers today or hearing on the news that she has been picked up. Now, having said that, it makes me think, this Blessing CEO that we have today, who created her? Whose fault is it?
The consumers, that people consume our items.
Because based on the history that you've all given, we first knew her as a liar.
Yeah.
We first knew her as someone who used social media to scam people, to tell lies, to misrepresent herself and, people. That is the person that we knew. Now I'm going to call TVC out as well, because I remember that story, and one day we were sitting down and I saw her dressed up and walked in front of Your View stage to go and sit on another platform in TVC to go and be discussing whatever I don't know. I remember thinking, why are we giving this woman a platform to sit down and be discussing? I understand entertainment channels, we need to do these things for the views and because we're, we want people, that's what people are enjoying now. But I'm like, do we always have to platform people that have shown us time and time again that they are deceitful, that they are liars, that they are criminals, that
they are wicked?
That they are wicked. This person, from what I see, is somebody that is willing to go no matter what. Yeah. This sort of person can take a life to make a point, to make money. Yeah. So I'm calling out all of us, that we sit down, we follow her. I deliberately don't follow her. I don't. So a lot of these stories that is happening, I don't know.
Consume it.
Now, I had a conversation with my husband this morning as I was leaving, and when I gave him a little brief, he laughed and was like, "Oh, that is," he says, intelligent person. And I was upset. I said, "You see, we keep giving people like this, we keep attributing to them virtues that is not theirs. It is not intelligence. It is lies. Simple." We would say to 419ers, but they are smart. It's not smartness, it's criminality. Give them exactly what it is. Don't say that they are smart. That's why we can have a president of a country who will be tweeting insults and when he started that president, people were laughing at him until he became president. So there's something happening in our world, and that thing is that we're platforming the wrong people, giving we're giving so much energy to people that should not see some, the light of day. And so I blame each and every one of us that has consumed her, has platformed her, and here we are today. We're trying to understand what has happened.
So let me speak on behalf of some of our fans. Let me speak on behalf of our fans, because some of them were.
I cannot on behalf of any of our fans speak.
Because at some point, she had this story of her that she was from an abusive marriage. The way the husband used to batter her, used to beat her when they were together and everything. So that was the story she brought.
That was after the house line. That was after the house line.
So, but she begged the guy. Even a lot of her fans even went and begged the guy that he should release her. So of course, the fans thought that she would have changed, because she came and she started talking about relationship, and what she started making sense when it comes to relationship, how you should not stay. How you should not stay in an abusive. Yes, how you shouldn't stay in an abusive marriage and all of those things. Yes, she made a lot of sense. So we all, on behalf of our fans, please. So we all thought she had changed and everything.
I hope you remove yourself from that week.
And then she now came on behalf of their fans. So I have to be inside.
Okay.
So she now came with this cancer thing. And if you see the way she acted it,
I get you.
But Nigerians are gullible, whether you are a bad person or you're not a bad person. But when you come with such, you understand, we have this, Allah, Seriki Kai, this is so terrible, she just needs money, let's contribute. That, I'm sure that's exactly what happened to her fans.
I don't agree that Nigerians are gullible.
It was later that she now brought out
I don't agree that, we are gullible and we jump on every story, because we have genuine stories that Nigerians will tell you to check, double check, fact check, and they will still not help. We have plenty, but when the person becomes a popular face, we want to claim association, and thereby we become gullible. Deliberately, we drop our senses, because the number of people that donated to these people know Dorcas Cancer Foundation.
Yeah, name it.
They can. We are searchable. You can search us. Yes. You can direct your 150 million to the Dorcas Cancer Foundation. It can only even treat 2 children based on the cost of cancer treatment sometimes. No. But successfully.
But those ones, are they on TV? Do they have social media following?
Do I need to cut my hair on public TV and claim the cancer myself for my childhood cancer awareness?
Dorcas cancer is still fast. Some family members have not eaten.
Some of their family members need the help. Yes. Somebody called out somebody the other time for donating money publicly. One of our popular musicians. They call him at musician. He donates money publicly. And the family member now come out and say, you have this X amount of money. You never chop, Because you're supposed to start from within, home, and then one blessing CEO is there, using maybe something to make her hair fall off on live TV, on live stream.
BeeCee,
my darling,
what is wrong? What is happening mentally?
Yes. So first of all, I started by saying that she's not a normal human being. A normal human being would accept when they are caught that they have lied. That's one. A normal human being has the capacity to feel shame, has the capacity to feel remorse, has the capacity to ask for forgiveness.
Repeat that shame part.
A normal human being has the capacity to feel shame. You can explain shame. You know how shame feels. You cover your face like, hey, I don't mess up. You have the capacity to feel remorse that, this thing I did, though, I wasn't supposed to do it. Those are the hallmarks of a normal human being. Now, when you go to the other spectrum of a psychotic person, of someone who's a psychopath, a sociopath,
look at them.
They have lost every ability to feel empathy, to feel compassion, to feel shame, to feel remorse. They don't have it. So while you are looking at her explaining on TV with professionals and still lying through her nose, even when she didn't have all the facts, you were cringing where you were.
You reach like that.
I'm feeling embarrassed.
She can't process that shame. She doesn't have that feeling. She cannot do that. But I wanted to say something.
BeeCee, please, before we go further, let me take this call from Reverend Dominic from Alimosho. Good morning, Reverend Dominic.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Please, I want you ladies to help me define the word.
Off mic.
We can't hear.
I'm loud. Can you hear me? Maybe can you hear me now?
The studio volume.
The studio.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, please, I want you ladies to help me define celebrity. What makes a celebrity? Why did I say this before you answer?
Yes.
Because every time somebody becomes stupid online, it becomes a celebrity.
Thank you.
You become a celebrity because you are stupid, you are a liar. A police officer went to law school and doesn't know that in law school what we receive after the law school is LLB. She said he has BeeCee. She became a celebrity. I saw a lady either in Lagos in Port Harcourt who was selling meat pie. Somebody took him, they have to establish meat pie business for him. They bought him a car, they gave him a house, he became a celebrity. What kind of celebrity in Nigeria? That lady, there's no one will give her 10 naira. When she said, if I want to take somebody's husband, I will kill the lady. And she will go on the ground. I will take his husband. What kind of a human being is that? And he's still today a celebrity. If I bet money online as pastor, nobody will give me. But if criminals bet money, they will give him. What is celebrity in Nigeria? Because you're foolish, because you're criminal, because you lie. Most sisters, now, if a lady comes to show her pants on WhatsApp, or YouTube, or television, because he showed her pants, she becomes a celebrity.
Yes, sir.
What a nation is this? This is the problem. This guy is supposed to go to prison so he can learn. We know it's a criminal, but all of you there is your supporter, it's your celebrity. It's winning the whole world as celebrity. Everything now, people are still calling her, we love her, leave her like that. She's a liar, she's a thief, but we still love her. What a nation. Our moral is breaking in this nation.
Which is why we must be regulated.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Dominic. You were
what he was saying and what I was wrapping up.
I was
wrapping up with we have gradually become the evil that we're fighting. And why you see many people following people who have outrightly lied, sustaining them in social media spaces is because the majority of us are like that. We just don't have an opportunity to be or the audacity to come out. So we are lying in our different spheres and doing our own hidden. We don't have this. So when we now see somebody who has the audacity to come out, that's excitement. We are loving the person through. And that's why people like Blessing will thrive on social media. People like Blessing that people have started their career from lying, will call for something like this, and without verification, monies are entering over 130 million naira. Monies, I'm telling you, monies are, people are all of a sudden forgetting who she is and just running to help because we see her as someone who, you know how you have like an alter ego. I cannot do this in public, but somebody is doing there. She's doing it with her full chest. Well done, you know, secretly well done, publicly well done, depending on
that's why I don't well done, badly behaved people.
Yes, have turned upside down. And if we don't begin to check it, if we don't begin to start removing, see the few times that people came out to commit suicide in the name of content. What happened to them today? Was there any prosecution?
Nothing.
Was there any arrest? We're still following them. We're still swallowing their content.
Yeah.
Tomorrow they'll do another one. Some of us say, no, we are the evil we are trying to reject. We need to change from that.
If you know the embarrassment I'm feeling that I'm discussing this conversation, let's have Chinyere is calling us from Abuja. Good morning, Chinyere. Can't believe this, sir. Chinwe. Good morning.
Chinwe.
Good morning,
Yes,
Chinwe.
I'm watching. Good morning. I'm watching your view on TVC now.
Yes,
Yes. Good
please
morning.
go ahead. We
My
can
name
hear
is
you.
Chinwe.
Chinwe, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, my name is Chinwe. Please, I want to contribute towards this Blessing CEO's case.
Please go ahead.
Please, EFCC should not treat this matter with levity.
True.
They should,
It's an Nigerian
they should
police.
wait
All of
in.
them. Yes.
This is what they call OBT, obtaining by trick.
Yes, obtaining by
She has
hospitals.
defrauded the nation. She has defrauded a lot of people, and thereby making some good-hearted Nigerians now not to come to the rescue of some people who are genuine. Yes, she will block their way in the name of whatever thing she calls it. This is not good enough. Now, some people who have real reason to be helped,
Thank you.
may not get it now because of what she has done. So please, the FCC should not handle this thing with levity. They should be firm in this matter.
Thank you, Chinwe, for your contribution. You know, a previous caller said something that who is a celebrity? You know, and I took it as a celebrity is someone that is recognized for, you know, what they do, sports, entertainment. And then there's also the state of also being famous itself. And I remember when the Kardashians became a thing, people who had become famous or who were famous because of things that they had, talent. There are people like Oprah, you know, people like in sports. They looked down on them for quite a long time, and they felt like, who are these people? What are they really giving the world? What impact? How are they positively impacting the world? And many of us today, they are just jealous because these people are now bigger than them. And here we are today. We are living on what we have allowed to happen. We have allowed people to be famous just for being famous sake. So the Kardashians will explain to you that in the very beginning, to become famous, they will go to the places that famous people will go to. They will pay, what do they call them, paparazzi to follow them around. They will lie that they're about to go and see a celebrity. So there's nothing that they are giving to the society other than creating a bubble or creating a persona that they're famous. So all of us, as we have called when people come on our social media or on our TV platform, what are they really offering us that we're celebrating them?
What's the value?
Okay, so some people get famous credibly. Let me, for lack of better word, you know, credibly. We have a lot of people who, for one act of, you know, of impact in society, we have respected and they become popular. And some in their trades and businesses have become famous. But we also know that some people use being famous to cover up being criminal. And it's also allowed in several places. For instance, if the example that you gave made, you know, a nude video permissible in certain other criminal system or other countries, it would have been criminal what they had done to get to that point. It would have been, you know, something that they would have gone to jail for. But in their own environment, it was permissible. And so it was not a moral standard, but it was a standard. They became popular anyways. But we have people who, for genuine reasons, for good causes, have become our celebrity. They become our faces. People
But
that
we knew we
know and
separated
advocate.
them. We said you were famous or you were infamous. So if Anini was well known, but was a criminal, nobody now celebrated it because, oh my God, look at how he has been killing people and running up and down.
We've quickly left that space. We've come to the space of prosperity, where if you have something. So what she did was, you know, gather people from the first line, from being unable to. Okay, take your call.
Let me take Carl from Iju Ishaga. Good morning, Carl.
So from being unable to, you know, to own a house and lie about the house, she actually got a house eventually. You know, she became that famous person, and that's we start to reward. There was a girl who came out for something very bad, which I made an example of.
Okay. Sorry, Nima, our caller is still on. Good morning, Carl.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I'm on.
Yes, you are. Please make your contributions.
Okay.
Yes, you are. We can hear you.
Yes,
Please go
good
ahead.
morning. Yes, my name is Carl Abubakar, and my contribution is a very simple one. Oftentimes we have issues like this being raised on TV, especially on your channel. Incidentally, the police is listening. Why are they not taking a decision? Should somebody now go to the police station to file a case before they react? This is a case of public assault. It's a criminal offense. Why is the police not rising immediately to the occasion? This is something that you ask the police, the Inspector General of Police to explain. Whether it's in Lagos, the Commissioner of Police should also explain. Why are they waiting? Are they waiting for Carl or you to come and file a complaint before they do something about it? Actually, these people, by now they would have picked up that woman. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carl.
So, from not, you know, initially having it, she was able to gain it. Another young lady came out and, you know, boasted about, you know, prostituting herself to 100 men to win, to become famous, to get to the Guinness World Record.
The world we're in now.
And we heard that statement, and she became an endorsed role model. They said she had become reformed. And this lady, before that particular one, that huge one, was known for each time doing this. Until one time somebody threatened, you know, an action against her, and then she said, no, I was just boasting, it was not possible. But we have young children. We have our youth consuming this, and our commissioner for youth thought this lady was rewardable. I read it in the papers and I cringed. They brought her out and said she was on a room. They hosted her. I saw the pictures. I saw it on papers. I refused to take that story. I cringed. I was so irritated.
Okay, so you know,
because we have young girls every day at this, every year. If I don't have any example, for lack of example, the one I know at the schools debate, we have young girls beating boys at our schools debate, at the Celebration schools debate every year. And we come out with those girls only after YK have used our money. Sometimes when she doesn't have sponsors, she personally funds the reward for the young children, and then it ends there. We don't see the commissioner for youth.
No.
He doesn't attend.
They don't have followership.
I have sat as a judge for almost 8 years now. I have never seen the commissioner for youth in attendance, and that's a youth event. But the moment one stupid girl come out online to come and prostitute herself and boast about it, shame our family, shame loved ones and relatives, she was rewarded and given an endorsement.
Ramotu, see, what do you think about, you know, what we're saying now? Do you think it will make a difference, really, to change the mindset of people? Because it just seems like these evil people, these criminals are the ones, they're the ones leading, they're the ones showing the way. Is it because good people haven't said anything, or do you think that will make a difference even if you say anything?
I think it will make a difference if we take the right action. That is, if she gets arrested. Because number one, even the fact, there's one thing that they should have even arrested her for. That faking somebody's result, going to go and steal somebody's results. Number one, the lab should have been closed down. Because those ones, how come they were able to steal somebody's result from their own, you know, with them, from them. And then number two, she herself, because she knows what she's doing, you know. She did that video so that she can get, you know, a lot of views, and then she will now get paid because Instagram pays per view. So she was just looking for what, you know, you just sit down, create that kind of a thing and look for what.
So you think so if she's arrested?
Yes, because of that, even that reason, even they don't even arrest her for even committing cybercrime, but for even stealing somebody's result, that's a very sensitive, is a very sensitive document. And then you took it, you changed the name, changed some other things, and then made it your own. That one alone.
Now, can she do that?
For BeeCee,
that
you
one
know, for me, I get it. If we were to move away from Blessing CEO now and just really talk about how our world is today, where it just seems as if crime, evil is pervasive. What can we do differently? Some people will say, those of you who are talking, it makes no difference. Things have gone so bad. Really, do we think that there's nothing that we can do to change the mindset? Because I believe we created this world
Yes,
that
we did. We did. All of us from top to bottom. We did. From our government officials to our religious leaders, to our schools, to our society, all of us were guilty of this. I don't think we talking will really make that much of a difference, honestly. Because
I want to hear that, but let me take Lily from K2 first, and then I would hear BeeCee. Lily, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lily.
Good morning, TVC. Good morning, your view. Good morning, Miriam.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm calling from K2.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Okay, this topic about blessing. I just want to share one thing that I saw on TikTok last night with you.
Okay.
Is, you know, this crime thing started it might start in a very small space, and it will graduate and go to such evil. Yesterday night, I was on TikTok. I saw two ladies. One sat by the road, plays a voice of a baby, crying baby, in a phone, on her phone, and pretended as if she carried a baby on TikTok. She pretended as if she's carrying a baby, wrapped the teddy bear like a baby, and is the voice of the baby coming out, from the phone. It was the phone that was, probably a ringing tone, and she pretended as if the baby crying, that the teddy bear that she carried on her hand was baby that was crying.
Okay.
And the other lady also pretended backing a baby, the same thing. Suddenly, the phone that this lady had, the one that sat down, the phone dropped, and the lady said, so it's from the phone that you are having this baby crying, not even the baby. That's how it is now. And the two of them pretended. All of a sudden, the other one turned her back, and she saw that it was just a cloth that she backed. That she backed on at her back,
So she did that to get money?
Just to, somebody they just be talking, and you discover that the person says, "Oh, it's a baby. Baby has not eaten." And people start giving out money. This kind of crime thing, this social crime, is not just starting, in a day. It's a practice that these evil girls, they start practicing it from the bottom. It will now grow and become something like this terrible thing that this blessing is doing. So I don't know what the government is supposed to do concerning this. They are not supposed to be allowed on social media. Please.
Thank you, Lily. I'll tell you, government is supposed to arrest, but the rest of us creating these monsters, we need to look at ourselves, look in the mirror. What are you doing to encourage behaviors like this?
Yeah, so I was saying that I don't think this will make a lot of difference, because the rot has eaten so deep into the fabrics of the society. When you interview any young person now, many of them don't want to go to school anymore. They're just looking for quick fixes, quick ways to make money. That's how deep it has gotten. So for some people, if I show myself, as long as it gets me the money. If I tell a lie, as long as it gets me the money. And where did they copy it from? They're looking at us. They're looking at their parents. They're looking at their leaders. They're looking at their even religious leaders and everything that they're doing. So for us to be intentional about making a change, it has to start from us, one. It has to start from how we handle our children, what examples our children see. It has to start from us creating a system, meaning that the leaders we drop, because we have seen leaders who have stolen, gone to prison, and then they go back to their town, and the whole village comes out to celebrate them. What's the difference between what that one has done and what Blessing C is doing? Nothing. It's just at different levels. So for us to be deliberate, we have to create a system where evil checks itself. It is not at this 2026 that we are asking the police. They see what thing they happen for social media. Evil should have been checking itself. The system should have been checking itself. That's why they also are on social media, because they're supposed to be looking around and checking. But if we have to get to a point where we have to scream first before the police does what is needed to do, that means we're not ready. Because the truth of the matter is, this girl has a lot of sympathizers. There are many people waiting to have an opportunity to do something like this. So they are watching and seeing how it's going.
Do you agree with BeeCee that we're too far gone for any good to make a difference? For our words, those of us that are encouraging good to make a difference.
To a large extent, BeeCee is correct, because the society societal values enable the laws to work. So we always come out and say in Senna Climb, there's no Senna Climb law we don't have. We don't allow it to work. If she were arrested this morning, people will start to come, people will start to talk. The other day, there was one person they said impersonated another blogger, and he put it out there, and he got paid for, impersonating that other blogger. That one then, because he's a popular person, decided to allow the law, because that one too doesn't allow the law takes its course. But eventually he allowed the law take its course now because it involved him. And another social activist said no, it has to be released.
Yes.
You see how we are clashing the things.
We don't know.
So in a lot of ways, we are not ready. It's not for, because even our cybercrime law we quoted today did not need a petition. This is a public thing. They've defrauded, they've misrepresented a situation, and that you cost the public to garner not just sympathy but funds. So we know this is an abuse of that platform. The cybercrime is enough. We have our criminal codes. We have the other laws. We have our financial crime laws that cover all of this in a wide way. If we were to pick different places to get our crimes, the crimes to define it, it will cover it. But we are not seeing anything. We are still seeing people who are sympathetic, who are saying, the crime which you commit, too much now. It's okay. It's not like this. It's like this. But forgetting the example we use these crimes to lay. Wait, I'm coming.
Okay.
Because as BeeCee was talking, I was reading the comments on YouTube, and one person was saying, if they try to regulate social media, we will protest. Another person was saying, if you have donated money, they talk for GoFundMe. I've lost so I'm just trying to remember. He said, if you have donated money online, then let it go. Go and take it.
Let me take this call. Bola from Alimosho, I hope. Good morning, Bola.
Good morning. First time caller. Well done to the ladies of the team. I always enjoy your program. I would like to make a contribution
Please go ahead.
to the topic we are discussing this morning. You see, yesterday, I think you discussed something on family values.
Yes.
That is what we have lost. We have lost the family values in this country. Parents don't train their children properly again.
They don't know.
Let's see who came from somewhere.
Yeah.
She's somebody's child. So how was she trained? How was she brought up? The lie did not start as an adult. She must have started lying long time ago, and nobody was there to correct her. So that is the problem. We've really lost our family values.
Yeah.
We enable all sorts of rubbish now, especially in this social media age.
Yeah.
Anything goes to make money.
Thank you.
When people go on social media, they go on Twitter, now X, formerly Twitter, they write all sorts of rubbish. And then when people call them Elon Musk's money, that's what people are after. TikTok money. There are some creators or whatever on TikTok that all they do is rubbish, and we encourage them.
Thank you, Bola.
So it is the society and the family that is enabling all these people.
Yeah. Thank you, Bola. Thank you for your contribution. Okay. So BeeCee and Nima here, just before you jump in, you wanted to read
yes, I found the one that said, you want to do charity, you go donate to a GoFundMe account. Now you can't cry. Once you donate, sojuno, as forget it. No, they ask questions again. You should have done that to begin with, gullible people.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop the action we're asking for. Because a lot of people do this out of sympathy. Some people are not as informed as others.
Exactly.
And then we
can't. So that's why we call it a scam.
Yeah.
But
I think at this,
I just wanted to say, right, that I hear BeeCee and you where you're saying that we're too far gone and nothing can be done. I'm disagreeing. I don't know if you disagree.
No, we didn't say nothing can be done.
No,
we're too far gone.
Yes.
What we do will make little impact. Yes. Is what we're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think they are right, but I think there's another way we can do it. I think we should start being responsible for ourselves and our actions as well. So we seeing this kind of a thing. You don't just jump and start, contribute. If you contribute, it should be your own. It's your responsibility. It's you that wants to do that contribution. So go ahead and do the contribution. That's just it. Because online, there are so many people, like, for example, like me, there's a certain person I follow. Whenever he posts all these things, like, okay, he will bring a picture and say, okay, this person needs this kind of donation and everything. He carries us along. It takes us to the hospital. He will do a video, show us everything, show us the doctor talking to the child, the person that has the ailments and everything, he carries us along. So that kind of a person, I can be compelled to contribute. But there are some other people that, you know, on your own. Because every time we're always looking for protection, always looking for people to come and help us. You, on your own. Because we've seen, we're now on this kind of street. We now know what's obtainable. We now know this is the kind of thing that exists. So we should be responsible for ourselves. We should make sure that we know what we are doing. Now that money is gone. There's no how you can now call her and say she should bring that money back.
No, they will call her.
You
Government will call
her to bring the money back.
Pay back.
But she didn't put anybody at gunpoint and say you should contribute.
No, now you're not getting it now. When you falsify a situation, if she was genuinely sick, or she came out and said, okay, I'm just broke, you know, I need donations, and people go there and donate, then she didn't put a gun to the head, but she falsified the situation, created a non-existing situation, misrepresented all facts, no one she even correct, and deceived people to donate. The public has been defrauded, and the public is the state.
When I say we should donate money to buy drones to fight insurgency, they say, no, it's government work, it's government. So you people have 100-something million to give to one person who is lying.
Okay, yes. You know, for me now, these issues, we have discussed many things that before would have been impossible. This incredible news. We have discussed pastors that have asked people to do abortion and have killed people. We have discussed so many things. People that you go to church, you dig up dead bodies. Like the worst things possible. We have discussed on this. Like it's happening in real life. So I don't know. I thought I was out of shock, but it looks like I still have more. Like human beings still have the ability to shock you.
Keep showing you.
But what can we do individually is what I would like us to go home with. It's not enough to call out government. We'll call government knows. We know the Constitution. We'll call out government and all the other agencies. You and I, in our homes, with our friends, with our family members, you have a friend who is behaving badly. But every time that friend is called out for their misbehavior, you are standing for that friend. No, the person is not like this, not like that, it's not like that. That is you. If you can protect that person, you will protect the blessed CEO and more and worse.
Sure.
So if you have a child that is misbehaving and they are telling you this, your child, you say no, that is who you are. So each and every one of us has to go back and start telling ourselves the truth. Because blessed CEO's story will be the least in 5 years if we don't change our ways. And that's how we will end today's show.